guys, it's me Hamim Reza and you are watching my YouTube channel Hamim Chess. In the previous video I have showed you how to play chess and what is chess. In today's chess video I am going to show you some special moves of chess which can be used only on some special times. The first special move of chess is the castling. You can't castle every time. You just can castle when there's some space between the king and the rook, and you can castle if the king has not moved yet, or which side you are going to castle the rook has not moved. Okay, suppose I have not moved this rook for once and haven't moved this rook once, so I can just castle. How? If you want to castle, then you have to move your king 2 squares towards the rook, and the rook comes before the king. Okay, let me show you. It goes 2 squares, and like this it is castling. This is called short castling. You can ask why it is called short castling, because if you see, we have castled and there is only 1 square left at the corner. This is why it is called short castle. If you want to long castle, then that's also possible. Let's go back. If you want to long castle, then you have to castle on the queen side like this. In the same process, you have to go 2 square towards the rook, and the rook comes before your king like this. Okay, now what is the facilities of castling? If you castle, then it increases your safety of king. That means you can avoid check easily, and there are some rules and regulations of castling. You can't castle each time. That means suppose you have moved your rook once like this. He has give a pawn move. Now you can't castle this time where you have moved your rook. Besides, let's go back. And now suppose it's your move and you have to just castle, but you didn't castle, you just move your rook this way. So now you can't castle on the right side because you have moved your rook. And now there is another regulations. You have, if you have moved your king once anytime, then you just can't castle. Suppose you have moved once here, then you can't castle anymore on the both side. You can't castle in any side. Okay, there also another chess. Suppose, okay, now look at this position. If you see, if you notice clearly, then you can see the black bishop is checking our white king, and now the king can't castle. That means if your opponent checks you, then you have to defend the check, but you can't castle. Just we defend the check with the pawn move b3, and the bishop goes back. Okay, this is the move, and there, and now you can easily castle any side you want. Okay, but you can't castle if there is a check on the king side. Again, if you want to, if you see this position, the bishop is not checking your king, but if you want to castle, if you want to long castle, then you can't. Why? Because if you see, the bishop is occupying this square, and if you want to castle, then your king has to go on this square. That can't happen. Because of this reason, your king can't long castle now. When your bishop will go back, or you can defend from protecting the bishop the square, then you can castle. But in this position you can just short castle. Okay, actually castling is a great move, and it's a special move of chess. And if you want to secure the security and increase the security safety of your king, then you must castle. And through castling, your opponents can't attack you very easily. He has to prepare for attacking you. So castling is very important. Everyone should castle in a game. And the second topic I want to discuss is the en-passant rule. Okay, just look at, okay, if you see this position, we give a pawn move in this position like this. Now we are going to discuss about the en-passant rule. What is en-passant rule? Okay, it's a special move of a pawn. Now let's give a pawn move c5, and now if your opponent gives this move, that's okay, d6, we just take, he takes, all okay. Here is no rules of en-passant. But if you want to en-passant, then look at the board carefully. We have give c5 move, and now in spite of this move, instead of this move, your opponent suppose gives this move. If you see, your pawn is in the fifth rank. Let me show you. 1 2 3 4 5. It is on the fifth rank, and your opponent has come near you. Now you can just en-passant. How? Instead of going ahead, you just take the pawn diagonally. You come here and take the pawn. Just go here and take the pawn. How? Let me show you. Just we captured. Have you seen it? It's so fascinating, right? Now suppose you just don't capture it and give another move. You just give a pawn move here, and your opponent just give a pawn move here. Now if you want to do the en-passant, then you can't do it. Why? Because you haven't done the en-passant in the previous time when you got a chance. That means if you want to do en-passant rule, then you have to do when your opponent gives you the chance. On the next move, you can't en-passant. That means en-passant en-passant rule is for limited time. You will get just one chance to en-passant, and if you don't en-passant, then you will get you can't en-passant anymore. Okay, I hope that you have understood both the special moves of chess, the castling and the en-passant rule. Have you? I think you have understood. And now the another special move of chess, which is called promotion. That is also a pawn move. It here is so fascinating, right? Your chess can promote into any material of chess if it can reach on the another corner of the board. That means, pawn starts moving from this square, and after move he moves, and after some moves he comes on this stage, and if he is able to go to this square, then he can promote into any material he wants. Usually it is seen to it is seen players to promote their pawn into a queen, because queen is the most powerful material of chess. So it is also seen in some game that there are 4 or 5 queens in a game. So you can promote as many pawns as you wish into many other materials. Okay, it's white's move, and white just promotes his pawn into queen. And if you see, that's a checkmate. The black king has no move. So this was the video. I hope you like it. In this video I have discussed the three special moves of chess, which are very important to know. And if you like the video, please press on the thumbs up button to support us, and subscribe to my channel if you are new, as I am new in this channel, so I need your support. Please support us, and comment if you want to know anything about chess. I will try to answer you. Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching.